Greetings, trombones at large, Brian Byers. I am the Vagrant Trombone, here today enjoying a beautiful spring day. And the topic came up at dinner the other day about doubling and the importance of doubling. Now, when I think about doubling, I think about, classical music. And in the classical realm, doubling isn't very important. You'll run into a violin player who knows how to play viola, but probably doesn't. And as far as wind instruments go, you'll have a flute player, they play piccolo, but they don't unless they specifically work off and on piccolo. Clarinet players will play E flat, they might play a little A flat. Bass clarinet players, bassoon players might play English horn. An oboe player will play English horn. A trombonist oftentimes, not only alto trombone, but oftentimes euphonium. A tuba player will play other keyed tubas like F or E flat as well as euphonium, but seldom do you see them make a big jump like bassoon to trumpet or something like that, or oboe and saxophone. And it's interesting because in the commercial world, doubling is something that is a necessity. You need to be able to do it, and it's a long tradition of doubling that goes way back to the vaudevillians. In fact, even farther back than that, to the Chautauqua circuit in the United States, where if you didn't double, you didn't work. You might have to play violin, you may play some trumpet, you may play some piano, and you still had to be able to sing, dance, and maybe deliver a Shakespearean soliloquy on top of that. So it was quite an intense thing to be a road musician back in the early days of vaudeville or out on the Chautauqua circuit entertaining the masses. And that is a tradition that continued on after vaudeville and into Broadway and many dance bands where they would have players play multiple instruments. There was a trombone player, Bobby Byrne, who not only played trombone but also harp. And he would travel playing harp. Guys like Harry James playing drums as well as trumpet. There are multiple examples of many commercial musicians who played a lot of different instruments. If you look at a modern commercial band today, you'll see the saxophone players play clarinet, flute. Oftentimes they play other instruments too that are a little strange. I know a multi-instrumentalist here in Oregon, Mitch Imori, who he plays all kinds of crazy stuff, everything from bassoon to hammered dulcimer to banjo and string bass. So the traditions of these kinds of doubling are still very strong in music today in the commercial realm. And if you want to be a musician in this kind of music, in commercial music, doubling is very important. I myself played trombone and euphonium, of course, tenor trombone, bass trombone, but I also had to play some piano. I also played a lot of tuba. And in fact, if I look at it pound for pound, ounce for ounce, the tuba doubling probably made more money than anything else per note. Tuba doubling was very important for me. My first television broadcast that I played, awards show, I was hired as a tuba player. I had very little bass trombone in that at all. And oftentimes in theater shows, I've had to play tuba and tenor trombone. So certainly doubling is very important, and I just thought it was an interesting topic and thought I would just bring it up today and make a video about it here. So if you have any interest in doubling, I recommend you experience those things. I've also played saxophone and some other things, and in the commercial world, you can do these things. You can experiment and have some fun. In the classical world, it's very intense, and it makes it harder to be able to experiment with other instruments just because it can have an effect on your primary instrument or your principal instrument. And so I think that's another reason why we don't find as much doubling in the classical world. But commercial music and the theater and Broadway, vaudeville, they have a long history in doubling in multiple instruments, and it can be a lot of fun hearing Tommy Dorsey play trumpet. You know, it's just something you don't expect. So, thank you for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed this. I'm Brian Putnam.